closet gamers.
This is the story of a monk schooled in the Way, deep in the mountains of Tulung, forced to leave the Shaolong Empire when the Shou dynasty decreed that the path of enlightenment was to be the only religion. The Brotherhood of the Blurred Fist retreated into the vast mountain ranges and stayed true to the Way. After many years of training, a young monk named Ing left the monastery and wandered the lands. Several years later, Ing met a young samurai named Yamamoto Musashi. Yamamoto Musashi, Hara explains, is a children's story of a brave hero that lived thousands of years ago, possessed of extraordinary speed and a deadly magical katana. He disappeared along with his ship and a group of samurai defending some coastal villages from a raging Shadowfell demon, it was said. Musashi and his crew sailed out to battle the demon and never came back. The demon also never returned to steal souls along the coast again. It's a story of sacrifice to the greater good, no matter who or what the cost. Ing joined Musashi's quest to rid the land of the Shadowfell demon and sailed off with the ill-fated expedition. After a catastrophic battle, the demon was finally vanquished, and only 2 survivors remained from Musashi's crew, the young monk Ing and a powerful sorcerer. Trapped in the Shadowfell, the sorcerer gave his life to create a tomb for Musashi and construct a lanthorn powered by Ing's ki. Tasked with the maintenance and protection of the new tomb, Ing had lived in the Shadowfell for over 2,000 years. During that time, Ing performed his duties flawlessly, stopping many would-be tomb robbers from defiling Musashi's final resting place. In the final month of his time in the Shadowfell, 5 adventurers came to his dwelling seeking to pray at the tomb of Musashi. Ing knew, like the false ones before them, they would seek the treasures of the tomb. Once they are at the tomb, the PCs make their move against the monk. Ing easily dodges Reinhardt and Hara's attacks. He even deflects Rufus' sneaking up on him and backflips over the halfling. Suddenly the monk spins and moves so fast, a fierce cold wind kicks up as his blows begin to land on the PCs. The very air shudders and the ravens are spooked from the trees. It isn't long before Rufus, Hara, and Reinhardt lay on their backs in the shallow pool of the temple. More than half their hit points gone from Ing's devastating attack routines. The deadly monk stalks towards Musashi and tells the necromancer that he will soon have a greater understanding of death. Behind Ing, the priestess pulls out one of the rods she stole from the mummy's sarcophagus and lunges at him. He easily blocks it and grasps the rod without even looking at her. A slight shudder courses through Ing's body as he turns to look at Ashley's wide smile. She tells Ing he's been on this plane for long enough and deserves a trip back home. A flash of light erupts around Ing and the monk disappears. Arriving suddenly back at the Brotherhood of the Blurred Fists monastery, Ing realizes that for the first time in 2,000 years he has failed in his duty to the fallen hero. Ing finds the monastery a ruin, abandoned over 1,000 years ago. An anger rises within him, an anger he cultivates into a mission of revenge. Ing eventually makes his way to the coast and trades his skills for passage on a merchant ship bound for the port of Waterdeep. He knows each of the adventurers' names, and he will never forget their faces, especially the priestess Ashley who banished him from the Shadowfell. Ing clenches his fists until his knuckles crack on board the ship. Yamamoto Musashi will be avenged. On my life, he vows. These adventurers will pay with their lives. Until next time, thank you for watching.